between hospital-based physicians and physicians not bound by EMTALA. Can you please walk the committee through the justification for having one resolution process for facilities and another for providers?
Yes, sir. One of the things that EMTALA does very specifically is it asks for emergency room physicians to make sure that they have to see every patient regardless of cost or anything like that. But again, you have a patient who may come in and the emergency room physician decides that this person needs to be seen by a surgeon because they have an infected appendix. Well, that person is going to have surgery by the surgeon. They're going to have anesthesia by the anesthesiologist. And, you know, they may not necessarily be specifically bound by EMTALA, but once you're admitted into that hospital and you're in an emergency setting where it is impractical, unreasonable, and unsafe to transfer that patient, all the physicians that are on call during the time period where that physician's been admitted and has to be treated in a very short fashion by all those different providers, all those different physicians have to be it has to be done in a timely fashion. So even though EMTALA may not directly apply to them, we have to take care of them. And the way we operate as anesthesiologists is you're taking care of many of these facilities 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, regardless of whether they have insurance, don't have insurance. We don't even ask.
So my final question for you, in supporting a benchmark concept with an arbitration backdrop, you mentioned that 4 recent state adoptions enjoyed the support of providers, insurers, and patients. So I want to clarify if your hospital partners supported these state efforts too.
So yes, they did. In Texas specifically, which the bill recently passed several weeks ago, all the stakeholders, emergency room physicians, Texas College of Emergency Physicians, the Texas Medical Association, the Texas Society of Anesthesiologists, the Texas Association of Health Plans, the consumer advocacy groups, including AARP, all supported the bill. It was a consensus bill. It was an excellent bill that was passed that involves baseball-style arbitration with specific guardrails to make sure that costs were contained within that framework.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. I yield back my time.
Gentleman yields back. The gentlewoman from California is recognized for 5 minutes for her questions. Ms. Matsui.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. And thank you all for being here.